Have you ever wondered how someone can form such a strong opinion about you the very first time they meet you? The truth is, we all do it, often without realizing it. Research shows that our initial opinion of someone is formed within just a few seconds. Sometimes that judgment works in our favor, but other times it can mislead us completely. This is where dark psychology comes into play. People who understand these hidden rules of the human mind can turn those moments to their advantage. Whether you're dealing with a salesperson, sitting in a job interview, or meeting a potential friend for the first time, these mental games are constantly being played. With that in mind, here are some interesting facts that might surprise you. Fact 1. Snap judgments. According to a famous Princeton University study, we decide whether someone is trustworthy or not in as little as 1/10 of a second. That's faster than the blink of an eye. So fast that we don't even realize it's happening. Dark psychology experts treat this like a weapon. They carefully design their clothing, hairstyle, and most importantly, their eye contact to trigger your brain into sending an instant trust signal. Once that signal is embedded in your subconscious, the rest of your interaction will be colored by it, even if the reality is the exact opposite. Fact 2. Body language manipulation. 93% of a first impression is based on non-verbal cues, your posture, gestures, and facial expressions. This is a well-known fact in general psychology, but in the hands of someone skilled in dark psychology, it becomes a tool for control. For example, they may deliberately adopt an open posture at the start of a meeting, keep their shoulders back, and give a subtle smile to plant the idea in your mind that they are friendly and confident. It happens so quickly that you don't consciously notice it, but your subconscious collects these cues and delivers a verdict before you've even heard the first few sentences they speak. Fact 3. The halo effect trap. The halo effect is a mental bias where if we like one quality about a person, for example, if they appear intelligent or physically attractive, we automatically assume their other traits are positive as well. Dark psychology practitioners exploit this bias with precision. They know that by creating a strong positive first impression, they can hide their flaws or even their harmful intentions behind that initial halo in your mind. In everyday life, the halo effect might seem harmless, but in negotiations, business deals, or personal relationships, it can dangerously distort your decision-making. Fact 4. Confirmation bias. Once your brain makes a decision about someone, it starts searching for proof to support that judgment, and it ignores evidence that might contradict it. In general psychology, this is known as confirmation bias, and it's one of the most powerful mental shortcuts we have. In dark psychology, manipulators use this to their advantage. They plant a specific idea about themselves in your mind during the first few seconds, maybe that they're competent, honest, or relatable, and then behave in ways that reinforce that image. Even if they make a mistake or show a red flag later, your brain will either excuse it or completely overlook it because it doesn't fit the story you've already built in your head. Fact 5. The primacy effect. The primacy effect is our tendency to remember and value the first information we receive about someone more than anything we learn later. A person skilled in dark psychology knows that those initial moments are golden. They'll use them to deliver powerful statements, personal stories, or even small acts of kindness that set a strong tone for how you perceive them. In some cases, this can be harmless, like a good first impression at a party, but in manipulation, it means that later actions, even negative ones, are often judged through the lens of that initial positive frame. The primacy effect is why first impressions are so hard to change once they're formed. Fact 6. Emotional anchoring. Emotional anchoring is a technique where someone ties a specific feeling to their presence or to a particular interaction with you. In psychology, anchors can be positive, like associating a song with a happy memory, or negative. In dark psychology, this is often done intentionally to create trust, affection, or even dependency. For example, a manipulator might share an intense personal story early in your relationship, making you feel empathy or connection. Your brain then subconsciously links that emotional warmth to them, even if their later actions contradict it. This is especially effective because emotions tend to override logic in our decision-making. Conclusion: awareness is your defense. First impressions are far more than a casual gut feeling. They are the result of deeply wired psychological processes, some of which can be hijacked by those who understand dark psychology. From snap judgments and body language manipulation to the halo effect, confirmation bias, and emotional anchoring, these tactics can shape the way we see someone long before we've truly gotten to know them. The good news is, awareness is a powerful defense. By understanding how these mental shortcuts work, you can slow down your judgment, look for objective evidence, and protect yourself from being misled. Next time you meet someone new, pay attention not just to what they say, but to the subtle cues they give off and the way your own mind responds to them. Because in the world of human interaction, not every smile is a sign of friendship, and not every good first impression tells the whole truth.